Good morning. Today I am bagging another Munro, and that's not saying that much at this point because I've only got two. I was thinking about it the other day. I feel like I've climbed a lot of mountains and yet somehow I've only climbed two Munros. So I'm climbing Ben Chonzie, which is slightly away from a lot of the other Munros, kind of east of Loch Lomond and the Trossachs, northeast. The total hike is 12.8 kilometres. The height of Ben Chonzie, I believe, is 966 meters. We're not quite into the thousands yet. Apparently it's good for beginners. This is the route, so it's an out and back, and you can see the elevation just straight up, a bit level at the top, and then straight down again. It's kind of cloudy and breezy today, which is kind of the perfect weather to be climbing a mountain in. I wouldn't want it to be any warmer than this. I'm already getting quite warm. There is a car park at the bottom of the hill, and it was pretty busy actually. And thinking about it, I didn't check if you have to pay. Whoops. It's currently, oh, wrong wrist, 10:34. I'm basically an hour later than I wanted to be. The climbing starts pretty much straight away, to be honest, and so far it's quite an easy track to follow really. Considering this is the only Munro around here, there's still some pretty impressive mountains. I think that might be Ben Chonzie. So there's a turning left here that I think goes up towards a different mountain. Does it? No, I don't know if it does actually. I think it just carries on going through a valley. And this then worms its way around here and up. This is where it's very handy having All Trails Premium, because I can download the route to my phone and I don't have any signal here. So it's quite essential to be able to see where I'm actually going. Otherwise, to be honest, I think I was going to take a left turn there until I realised I should probably check my map. Colours up there are absolutely incredible. Got blue sky, white clouds, green mountains, a bit of purple from the heather and the flowers. Beautiful. I'm also doing water on the go because there's so many groups of people behind me and I don't want to just be caught up in a big crowd. I think I see the path actually. I think it winds up here. Very windy. Gosh, I'm a bit out of breath. Can't talk and film at the same time. No, can't talk and walk at the same time. Anyway, this looks like a nice route. If I had carried on straight through there, I can see, I think, two groups ahead of me, at least three behind. Pretty popular one. Ooh, incline is steadily increasing. So we've got many Munros around here and here. I have a feeling, oh, I'm not pointing the right way. I have a feeling that is Benmore. Well, this is pretty steep. To be honest, I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm about 2/3 up the elevation, I would say, and whew, I'm an hour in, 4 kilometres, 402 metres, going strong, just very out of breath. Just came off the main path there onto this side one. It's very steep, as you might be able to tell from being out of breath. Someone in blue running up there, mad. This is so steep, not scrambly, but just steep. It is almost an exponentially increasing mountain in steepness. It gets steeper and steeper the higher you go. That's the path that goes up to the other hill. And I think that's the bit where people go wrong. I just can't catch my breath. The path is definitely less clear here. It's levelling out a bit now. I think I've done the worst of the steep uphill section. Incredible scenes. Just heading over to the summit over there. So on the reviews, people said that it was scrambly at the top, but I literally haven't done any scrambling at all. Just been steep. Other than the steepness, it's actually been pretty easy. As one of your first Munros, this is probably one of the best you can do. I'd actually say this is maybe the easiest one out of the 3 Munros that I've done. This flat bit at the top just keeps on going for quite some time. I'm not gonna hang around on that one because it's such a busy mountain. I'm gonna go back the way I came and try and find myself somewhere a little bit more off the beaten track to make a little coffee. Third Munro bagged. Feeling good. Feeling pretty fresh actually. It's nice getting to the top, having done a bit of a flat walk. There we go. Ben Chonzie bagged in the bag. This would just be an amazing place to camp. Quite good actually, doing a bit of a recce of the Munros, sussing out where the good camping spots are. I was actually going to bring my trail shoes today so that I could run when I wanted to, but then on the reviews it said it was a bit boggy, and it literally hasn't been boggy once. I've come off the path a bit now. Oh, I didn't take a selfie at the top. Damn. Oh well. Right, this is going to be my making coffee and lunch spot. This. It's pretty windy, but I'm going to try from I think here to make myself a coffee and cook some lunch. Trying to find the most sheltered bit to do it. Maybe here actually, like in this little spot. It's just not really anywhere to actually sit. Got some flag rolling in actually, I could see it over there. So, see how we get on. Got my coffee pot, gas. Soto Windmaster again. Right, that's on nicely. I'm going to start by putting some water in my little, what are they called? I don't really know. Anyway, bit of water in there. Sit that on there. Coffee. Getting really claggy actually. Alright, I've made a right mess of that. This feels pretty unstable. I think I might actually move. Alright, we're moving over here because I can't find much flat ground to put my stove on, and I think this is, ooh, that's very wobbly. That's about as good as it's going to get at this point. I'm going to turn this on. It's facing the wrong way to do that. That's quite strong wind, so we'll see how the Soto Windmaster holds up. Starting to pour through there. It's pretty chilly up here actually. I'm starting to think I should have brought a thicker jumper and also a hat. Also, I think I'm pretty lucky so far that I've still got the whole view that way. It's completely cloud in that direction. Still coming through a little bit. What scenes for a coffee? This is brill. What I'm going to do now is just boil a little bit of water to top up my coffee with, because it's very, very strong. Perfect amount. Alright, next up, I've got basically a beetroot and vegan feta and cheddar burger, which should be interesting. Homemade hummus, and then some carrots and cucumber, and then I have a pita bread in my bag. Right here. So I'm going to fry that, but I'm going to start by frying my burger, then I'm going to fry my pita bread, and actually also drink my coffee. I'm just going to leave that burning. Probably not the best idea. Kind of went crazy with the milk. Got my coffee. that on, and then I've got some Fry Light olive oil, and I think we can agree that it's much too hot, and I've basically just burnt my oil. So we're going to turn that right down. I think I'm just burning it more. Right, and then in here, got a burger. I'm going to add that to my pan and hopefully not burn too much. This, I'll tell you, has not gone to plan. Basically just burnt my burger. We'll try a slightly different tact. We'll leave this. Just feel like I'm going to burn everything. This is a terrible idea. This is a very, very terrible idea. Oh well. Well, I've got my burger that's semi-burnt. But it tastes good. It's actually heating up my pita bread. No, it's burning. Alright, we'll stop right there. That's enough of the cooking, I think. So, this is what I have. Coffee, beetroot burger, pita bread, and then in here I've got carrots and cucumber, and then some homemade hummus in here. Just going to enjoy that with the view now. Alright, I've finished, or I've eaten as much as I want to now. So, oh Jesus. Ooh, I don't know why, but I feel panicked that like if I drop gas it's going to explode. Anyway, that's me being very, very paranoid. Okay, I need to pack up now. Stove away. Temperature has definitely dropped. You can see how much the cloud is now rolling in. It's mad. Happens pretty quickly. Also, it's really cold up here. I'm on the move again now, so hopefully we'll start to warm up a bit. Need to make my way back over to the path this way, and then it's back down the same way. My hands are super cold right now. Oh, I need to speed to warm up. There's a small gap in the clouds, so I am getting a little bit of a view. Still lucky though. Hasn't rained. A bit easier to slip on this kind of thing. Also very steep. A tip for coming down on this kind of surface is stick to the edges as opposed to the middle, because this bit is generally less shingly and slippy. I'm such a little speedy Gonzali on my way down, past like 4 groups of people. However, I am twisting my ankles left, right and centre. Views have opened up again. You can see all the mountains in the background. I wonder if that one's Ben more. I have a feeling I was pointing at the wrong one. It's basically a big one in the background. To my right there you can see Ben Chonzie, right in the clouds. Definitely timed that well in terms of getting up there. Someone's review said that they came back down by the dam, and I don't know if they mean this or there is another like reservoir on the other side of Ben Chonzie. I could see the path, it kind of runs through the valley and goes up there I think alongside the dam, but I couldn't see how to actually get to that path from the summit. That would have been quite nice to do because it probably would have been a bit quieter. Oh well, this is a really nice view. There's something about this bank here. The colours are so nice. I love it. I think the heather is really coming out. Just thistle as well. In Scotland you get a lot of greens, browns and purples. Is this foxglove? Whatever it is. So pretty. And then maybe this is thistle. I should definitely know that. Oh, more purple flowers. Wow. Scotland just loves their purples, don't they? That is really pretty. Look at all the pattern inside. It'll be interesting to see the car park actually. See if it's any busier and if I have a parking ticket. I'm getting quite close to the bottom now, so I thought, something behind my ear. I'm going to give my open and honest opinion of this walk whilst I'm enjoying this view ahead of me. Review of this walk. Hike. I would probably rate it about a 5 out of 10. To be completely honest, it was not my favourite hike. I was really lucky with the weather and it did have pretty incredible views at the top. The trouble is, there's just so many people that you can't actually enjoy it properly, so it's a bit of a shame. Great Munro if you're looking to get into Munro bagging. But yeah, overall, not my favourite. I actually think that there are some core bits that are way better than this. So if you want a quieter hike that's still mountainous, then do something like Ben Chonzie early in the morning though, because Ben Chonzie gets busy as well. That's maybe not the best recommendation then. I'm going to end it here. I'm getting back to the car. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next video. For reference, I've almost finished. Up and down, including breaks, although actually this might have auto-paused. It was just under 4 hours, 12.79 kilometres. There we go, there's the route. Not that that actually means very much. And then this is the parking. And it concerns me that it says official parking because that makes me think I should have paid. Whoops.